because what was the problem was more the personality and the defensive system that we have than our gender identity, because no matter how we may identify, we still have to talk to people. And talking to people is, Helen and I have defined, we have sort of focused on dialogue as a very rigid and specific structure of conversation. And because talking
is the most
dangerous thing people do. And listening is the most infrequent thing people do. And our breakout is going to be on that after this. So I just wanted to say that the thing that we arrived at, that no matter whether you're a minimizer or maximizer, and you can certainly create conflict out of any way the other person expresses their energy, which is all that is. One expresses it, voluptuously, and the other one sort of holds on to it. And the other one then doesn't, wish you would say more, and I wish you would say less. But the thing that's important to us that we've discovered, and important to couples, because one of the ways, and I'm sure Katie, you and Gay did the same thing, you ask couples what they need and discover that they know better what it is than you are. And so then you finally put together a tapestry that is so inclusive, but it's fundamental. There are only 4 or 5 things, but that small amount includes the diversity of people. Ask them what they need, and you finally get the answer if you parse it. Throw away all the excess stuff. And what couples need is safety. They need to feel that when I'm with you, I'm not going to be hurt. And it's that simple. And you're not going to put me down. You're not going to glare at me and growl at me or turn away from me or be aggressive toward me. That when I walk in your presence, you were talking about play, Alex, and if I don't know who did the research, but I read it and I remember the author for a while and then I forget it, but I don't forget the conclusion they came to. But that spontaneous play is the top feature of the most thriving relationships. Now, when you hear that, it takes a lot of the pathology that we spend our time mulling through and throws it out the window. Is that what we have to do is become safe enough with our partner to spontaneously initiate play. And to do that without wondering, are they going to respond? Like Helen has to, for a long time, couldn't anticipate that I would respond to an invitation to dance without growling about it, because I grew up on a farm where we learned how to walk, but we didn't learn how to move our feet and dance. So it took a long time to train my feet to move in some other way. But I just like to come back to say that that's the focus is safety. And when you get people to safety, whatever issues they are engaged with in their lives, or their identity, or their personality, or the defenses that they are working to try to relax or increase, if people can feel safe, then something magical happens, which is that somehow the body and the brain and the emotions tend to move towards some normative pre-existent state in which our true nature as human beings begins to kind of repopulate our nervous system. And so what we find is it makes therapy so simple. I don't have to go through all these complex things or listen to a lot of complex stories. What we need to do is help them talk, help the partners talk in such a way that they eventually feel safe with each other while talking.